Welcome to the channel Garden and Vegetable Patch with your own hands. Today we continue growing early cabbage in the fall. 25 days ago we sowed early cabbage, and at that time I encouraged you to join in growing it the same way. Yes, usually early cabbage is grown in early spring, and in the fall people typically grow mid-season, late, and so on. But early cabbage grown specifically in the fall gives very good results in terms of ease of cultivation and profitability, especially if you have a plot or some space freed up in the summer, for example, after winter garlic, after bulb onions, or after other crops. Right after those, you can plant early cabbage seedlings and harvest around October. And the harvest of early cabbage is much more expensive in October, November than the harvest of late cabbage, because there is a lot of late cabbage on the market and it tends to be tougher. But early cabbage looks like spring, and it's not only tender in appearance but also tender in taste. Drying out during seedling growth slows down its development. Besides, we haven't given these seedlings a single feeding. That also played its part. But the development from sowing to this stage in 25 days, I think that's pretty good, just right for transplanting. After transplanting, we definitely feed the seedlings with some universal fertilizer that has equal parts nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. This will give it a strong boost for initial development. Let's take a look at these plants. We've mulched them, we've applied mulch. Why? Because the sun is still quite strong, it's still very hot. If the soil isn't mulched, the root zone of the plant will dry out quickly. We can't allow that to happen. This is what the cabbage looks like. I expect that in about 35 to 40 days we'll harvest the heads. Yes, the heads of early cabbage aren't that large, on average up to 1 kilogram. But still, even these 8 plants that are growing in our bed. By the way, about the planting scheme. 50 centimeters between the rows. Just like this, 50 and about 40, but we had more space since the bed is 2 square meters, so it's about 50 between the plants. The rosette of early cabbage itself is smaller than that of late cabbage, so you can plant a bit more densely, 40 by 40 for example, or 40 by 50. 100, 200, 300, 500 or 1,000 square meters planted with early cabbage is an excellent option to keep the soil in use after onions, legumes, potatoes and some other crops. You can safely plant it there. These are different types of plants and are not affected by the same pests and diseases as the ones I mentioned, so you can confidently grow them, friends. You can slightly improve your financial situation by growing such a simple crop.